Hello, this is Deirdre and I'm making another video. This time I'm in Australia. I'm at Byron Bay in Australia and I'm just so excited. It's incredible that this is my life. Just amazing. But you know something? It wasn't always like this. So this is what drives me to share this stuff with you. I've just finished a week-long training with Robert Smith, and as usual I have gained more insights and more healings and more learnings. So I want to share this with you. In order to share what I want to today, I need to tell you a wee bit more about my life. And what I need you to know is that I have spent a lot of my life watching my weight. And I've been successful. I have certainly had a measured degree of success watching my weight. I am not overweight. I don't think I ever really have been. But what I have been doing is staying in control of it, controlling the food, controlling the weight, watching how I did it. Now, how did I do that? Well, I went to Weight Watchers, I went to Slimmer's World, I ran marathons, I did lots of exercise. But actually the part of it that wasn't working was the part that required that I took up so much life space trying to control food. Sometimes it would work and sometimes it wouldn't work. Sometimes it would work and sometimes it wouldn't work. And it just took up so much energy. What I control today is my emotions. It's not in the food, it's in the emotions. So maybe you're not overweight, but maybe you're addicted to eating, or maybe you're addicted to shopping, maybe you're addicted to working. The addiction takes many shapes, but the answer is not in the exercise, it's not in the shopping, it's not in the working. The answer is in the emotions. And when you take control of your emotions, then you don't need to watch what you're eating. You don't need to work all the time. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you take charge of your emotions, then you don't have to worry about the other stuff. And it is so liberating. It's incredible. So, how can I better explain this to you? FasterEFT, by giving us control over our emotions, gives us peace. And when we have peace, the rest of it all falls into place. Now, is it easy to do it? Not always. It's not for the faint-hearted. I know myself. I've gone there. I felt the fear. I've cried. I've wanted to run. But I had good practitioners with me who helped me deal with it. And now I can be your practitioner. I can help you deal with it. We need each other to do this work. There's no question of it. Because facing our emotions is probably the biggest thing we'll ever do in our lives. And that is the pearl of FasterEFT. That is why it is so precious. Because by allowing us to feel the emotions, then release them and let them go, we take charge of our whole lives. Now, there are two ways to do it. The first way is on the run, on the trot, in your day-to-day living, where you feel stress, feel it, and then this is where we aim at the emotion. It's not the tapping that's important, it's aiming at the emotion. Feel the stress, feel it in your body, and then release and let it go. Let it all go, let it go. Now, it may only take one round, blow it out peace, or it may take several till you come back to that state of peace. Okay? So that's one way to do it. The second way you do it is when you have a deep, deep, deep emotion and it reminds you of a time before when you felt like this. Because we're going back into those trances, into those memories from all those years ago when we had first had this feeling of anxiety, and it may produce itself as a memory. So what we do is we use FasterEFT to change the memory. We change the feeling of the memory. We change the picture of the memory, because that's what we do, we think in pictures. We change the picture of the memory. We change sensations in our body. We release them, and as we release them, they change, and they take on a different form, and they come back to peace. Okay? So those are the two ways you can do it. You do it on the trot every day. That's why you tap every day. I tap every day when I feel anxious. I let it go. And then I do the deeper work with my practitioner. And I change those trails from way back then. And when you change those, you don't need to control your eating anymore. You don't need to control your shopping anymore. You don't need to control how you're working 24/7. Control doesn't work. Believe me, I tried it. And I'm sure you have too. So when you let go of the emotions, you can let go of the control. Okay? So I hope this makes sense. I hope whatever you're doing today, you have a really, really good one. I hope whatever you're doing today, you are tapping, because that is the answer. The tapping is the releasing of the fears, anxieties, all those rejections, letting them all go. And when you let them go and come back to your peaceful state, your whole world changes. I know mine has, and if I can help you in any way, I'd be only too delighted to. I hope you're nice to you today. I hope you have a great day. I hope whatever you're doing, it's good for you, because it is always up to you. Take care now. Bye.